Hello everyone, it's Andy Glen. I'm on Sharks TV and joining me, the recently re-signed number 16, Lewis Houston. Lewis, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm happy that you signed back. How does it feel to be a Shark again?
Yeah, I'm excited to get going. It's looking like a good setup and definitely a few big signings already. So see how we get on in this new league.
Absolutely. But you've obviously played in this league before because you went to the Leeds Chiefs, or they were at the time, and then the Knights for a season or for 2 seasons, wasn't it? So you've
Mm.
got a bit of experience there. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, well, I didn't really know what I was going into. To be fair, hadn't really seen much of the games, and when I went to play for the Chiefs, they were struggling at the time, so there wasn't much pressure that on me. To be fair, and loved every minute of it. Just competitive, competitive league. Doesn't matter what team you were playing, you could win, lose, or draw any night of the week. So yeah, it was good to play against different players and that higher level as well.
And do you think the league's changed any since you've played in it?
Well, I played a game last year about Christmas time, and it was just the exact same, high paced, skilled players. So I think by the looks of the big signings we've had this year already, I don't think we'd struggle too much, but it's got to be a big change and a big learning curve for us.
How do you think players will find it? Our players, that is.
For the boys that haven't played, I think could be a shock. It just take a bit of getting used to, but a couple of games in, we get good pre-season. Imagine we hit the ground running and hopefully get a few results to kick it off and just fire on from there.
Yeah. And obviously the distances are a lot greater. What are you thinking about that? Is that just part and parcel or?
Yeah, I think we kind of expected that. Well, we knew that that would be the case, but again, it would take a bit of getting used to. And I think once we've done a few long trips, we'll be in the swing of it, and definitely sounds like we're getting looked after. So should be an easy enough transition into it.
You're quite looking forward to double headers because there appears to be there's going to be more of them.
Yeah, well, it'll be good to be around the boys all weekend, especially at the start, getting to know each other. It'll be a big help on getting to know each other, what players are like, what they don't like, kind of thing. So just take a bit of getting used to, but we'll get there.
Good. I mean, I was going to ask you yourself, you have work commitments as well. See, you're there in the Royal Mail, top there just now. How's work been about it? Are they going to be able to help accommodate you so that you can play Friday, Saturday, Sunday if need be?
Well, depending on where the games are, I think it'll be hard for me to get out of work Friday and Saturday because most weeks I do work. I'll be working Friday through to Saturday, but hopefully wangle a few days off and get some extra games in.
That'll be good. It'll be good to see you because obviously we miss you on a Sunday in last season for some of the games, and we want to get you on the ice as much as possible. It'll be important to have a consistent team, I would suggest.
Yeah, well, help the team being. Hopefully, we can get our lines sorted out in pre-season and we just stick with them the whole year. Definitely a lot easier to play with the same boys every time rather than switching up and down the lineup. But even for myself, it'll be a lot better than last year. Kind of find a groove and stick with it. But if you're only playing once a week or missing a couple of weeks and then playing, it's definitely hard to find your groove and get some momentum from it.
Well, talking about last year, I mean, it was a fantastic year for the Sharks. What was your highlight of last year?
I think the main highlight was the national weekend, just winning everything. That was just the icing on the cake for us, really.
Yeah, it was a cracking weekend. And what are you looking forward to most this coming season?
I think just the competition within the league, seeing how we get on, and just learning what teams we can maybe scratch a point off, or what teams will be able to kind of not run over, but you're definitely getting something out of the game. But yeah, just figuring teams out.
The games are going to be a lot closer this year, aren't they?
I imagine so. There definitely won't be from the start of the season a bottom of the league team and a top of the league team. It's kind of all scrambled. You've seen that from like the results in previous years. Just teams, some teams go up quicker than others. Some teams come down quicker than others. But you always find every team's going to drop points against everybody.
Yeah, but there's not going to be the same sort of games where, well, I'm not wanting to be disrespectful to some of the teams we've played in the last few seasons, but the game's over by the first period or second period, and it's less exciting. I think every game's going to be exciting, full three periods, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think just some teams might switch off for a wee minute, and you maybe go one or two up, but you we'll probably won't see a first period win. Definitely not.
Well, it's great to have you back. And just before we go, you get any message for the fans?
Just excited to see everyone. Hopefully, we can get the same support as we did last year and bring some silverware back to Dumfries.
Brilliant. So we want to hear. Lewis, thanks a lot for talking to me this afternoon. And,
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.
and congratulations again for signing for the Sharks.
Thanks, mate. Cheers for that.